This was an ordinary apartment building, an ordinary entrance, an ordinary security camera. No one ever thought something could go wrong here. Every night was the same: silence, darkness, and a camera recording without anyone watching. At also 13 a.m., the system detected movement. That alone wasn't unusual. It happens all the time. What mattered was what appeared in the footage. The door never opened. No code was entered. No key was used. And yet, someone walked out. The next morning, the homeowner watched the recording, and in that moment, something inside him collapsed, because the person on the screen was him. He knew he never left that night. He remembered it clearly. He came home. He went to bed. He slept. But cameras don't lie. In the footage, he stops, slowly turns toward the lens, and says something. There is no audio, but the lips move clearly. That's where the real fear begins. If a camera records something you never did, which version of you is real? Your memory or the footage? And if you really walked out that night, why don't you remember it? But that's not the most disturbing part. The most disturbing part is this simple question. If you left, who is living in that apartment now? The homeowner watched the footage again and again, rewinding, fast-forwarding. One detail became impossible to ignore. The silhouette was closer each time. This wasn't random. The footage stayed the same. But whatever was inside it was changing. For the first time, he felt it. The recording wasn't passive. It was watching back. The figure stopped, turned its head, as if it sensed someone on the other side. He whispered, "That's not me." But then the question formed. If that isn't you, why does it move like you? Why does it wear your clothes? Why does it leave your apartment? The worst part is this. If the footage were normal, it would never change. But it isn't changing. It's getting closer.
If this isn't you, who is it?
That's when he understood something. The problem wasn't the camera, and it wasn't the footage. The problem was that there were two people inside the apartment. He saw it in the mirror. The reflection moved a moment too late, as if it wasn't him, as if something was watching from the other side. The silhouette on the camera no longer moved. It wasn't hiding. It wasn't running. It was waiting. He tried to shut the camera down. The system didn't respond. One message stayed on the screen. Live feed active. That's when the question appeared. If this is a live feed, who is watching? The door was locked from the inside. The windows were sealed. Inside the apartment there was only silence. On the footage, the silhouette's lips moved. There was no sound, but the meaning was clear. I'm still here. It wasn't a threat. It wasn't a warning. It was a statement. And the most disturbing thought of all, if the recording never ends, then neither does it. And if it comes inside, where do you go?